I think I found a hack for my black and white thinking, and it revolves around the phrase, both can be true. The other day, my family came around to see our house, which we've had renovated. It was a really difficult process for me, and it also coincided with me getting diagnosed autistic and ADHD. Just the timing was not great. I got stressed. I found it hard. And my dad jokingly said, "Oh, was it all worth it then?" And I was floundering for an answer because truthfully, I wish I kind of didn't really have to go through that. I wish the timing had been different. But also, I'm so proud of my partner for overseeing the whole project, and I'm so delighted with how it turned out. And I'm also just really grateful to get to live in a nice, pretty house now. All these things are true at the same time. And my mum actually came to my rescue and said, both can be true. It's okay. You don't have to answer that. And I suddenly found myself really identifying with those words, both can be true. I've been doing some parts therapy, which is the idea that, you have a critical voice part, you have a child part, you have a more adult part, and that all these parts can be existing and doing and telling you different things. And that's okay, and there's no kind of judgment. It's just all these things exist at the same time. It doesn't make you all good or all bad, which might sound really basic, but as I say, to someone who's got quite black and white thinking, it has been really helpful. I mean, even my diagnosis itself, like initially I was so joyful and felt so validated. And then when that kind of was actually replaced by feelings of grief for the life that I might have lived had I known I was autistic and ADHD earlier, I got quite scared and I thought, where's that joy gone? And it's maybe this is the truth, that it's all negative and kind of a tragedy that people like me have to go through this experience. And actually, I hadn't lost the joy. It was just that was what I was feeling at the moment. But as someone who struggles to identify their feelings sometimes, and as someone also who has suppressed their feelings and their needs for many years, to actually begin to realize and to experience that feeling of different things, different thoughts, different feelings all going on at the same time, it's quite new to me. And so the idea that both can be true, I can have had a really bad time, but I can also be really happy about my house. I can be thrilled to be diagnosed autistic and ADHD, but also feel a huge amount of sadness and anger at not having known sooner. Both can be true.